We have a full lineup of Grace and Elowyn, and there are some old Grace and new Grace models in here. Brand new, bright ideas.
The
Elowyn.
shoes.
Aren't the shoes nuts?
I can't.
I love this
I love it.
We have this with 2 different necklaces. These are both in the sale now. These are new pieces. Again, it should come as no shock that I love the Wizard of Oz in a really unironic way. She's walking in like she owns the place and doesn't know nothing. The likeness is uncanny.
It is.
That truly is. Get into it.
No, get into it. And then it has Robert.
And I love that he's
and he approved of this. Hello and welcome back to Tonerfest. Christopher!
Happy Mix and Match Day.
Happy Mix and Match Day. I cannot believe that we are finally here for Mix and Match. Christopher makes this look effortless, but this you have been working on for a couple of weeks, on and off.
Yeah, it's not been every single day, but this, it's been a project. So welcome to the largest Mix and Match we've ever done. What better time than for Tonerfest?
What better time than for Tonerfest? So like Christopher said, the largest Mix and Match we've ever done. So inspiring, so much fun. I know that you love this about our event. So I'm going to come and get behind the camera and we're going to chat with Christopher about all these wonderful looks that he put together for us. Yay! So before we dive right in, I want to again reiterate how good, we all know this, but Christopher, you are so good.
Oh, shucks.
You are so good because when you see what he has done here, you are going to be so inspired. And what I want to say again and again is that whether you use our pieces or not, it is inspiring regardless because he shows you how to first rework some of the Tonerfest dolls and put them into new mix and match outfits just of their own. We've done a little bit of this, but you can see a lot more in this video and just how to work together. So one of the things that he did, look at all these dolls. It is so crazy, but he focused on colors and patterns and textures, and it takes a long time to put it all together and make it work. So I want to publicly thank Christopher for all of his hard work. So good. And this is hard work. It is hard work. At the end of the day, you're like exhausted. A lot of people will say like, I want his job. Yes, his job is super fun, but it takes a lot of thought. So this is a treat. I hope you enjoy every single minute. I know you have been really looking forward to this. So have I. And I am so thrilled with everything that you're going to see. And if you are new here, some of you are new to Mix and Match. The pieces that are on our website, you're going to see in photos, and it is the piece by itself, just how it comes from the factory, from us. And what we show you in this video is how to create other outfits, how to integrate maybe a top into like 6 different outfits and how to make it work. So none of the ensembles that you see in this video and on this table come complete like that. It is by mixing and matching past pieces from different things we have done in the past mix and match sales, and current merchandise. So we hope you enjoy every minute, and we're gonna just dive right in. So let's get started. So Christopher, this is our biggest mix and match ever.
Yeah, I was joking that yesterday my brain had turned to oatmeal and like my eyes were burning.
Yeah.
Which sounds very silly, but this has been a huge project for a long time coming, so thank you for joining. And thank you for giving us more reason to keep doing this. I'm so glad that this is something that has been received so positively, and everyone is so eager to get new sort of seasons of. So welcome. Thank you for joining.
Welcome. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
So there are a lot of pieces. I don't even know where to start, but you have probably thought about where do we start to tell the mix and match story.
You know, I wish I had planned that, and I have not. But yeah, I would say we can do a sort of like panning from side to side. Yeah, this is really a culmination of many seasons of both Grace pieces and the last couple iterations of mix and match pieces for Elowyn and Grace. This really comprises, I think, some of the cream of the crop of what we've offered up to this point, and some really excellent new additions. And if you are eager to play with your new dolls in your collection, perhaps you've been joining us for the rest of Tonerfest. Maybe you have a brand new Elowyn, maybe you have a brand new Grace, or a brand new Neema. Maybe this is your very first Toner doll, and now it's time, to dress her. Then we come to the right place.
We have some of the new dolls, and then we have vintage dolls, and we have all kinds of dolls in here.
Yeah.
These girls are working, and they are working hard. We're going to show you wig play. We're going to show you mixing patterns and textures and colors.
Yeah.
you have pieces in here that like this, for instance, this Elowyn, is this a skirt? that you're using it?
You're beating me to the punch. Yes, that is actually a skirt.
Yes.
But we will get into all the sort of like smoke and mirror play with this.
I was just saying, there's pieces in here that are not used for the intended piece, and you use them differently, and it's genius. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's start over that way and pull over here.
All right, love it.
We have a full lineup of Grace and Elowyn, and there are some old Grace and new Grace models in here. Actually, I think, don't quote me on this, I think all of the Graces are new. So I think every Grace you see is going to be a new model.
Well, that's exciting.
Some of these pieces you actually may already seen if you are someone that checks in with our reels and is very active on YouTube with us and on Instagram with us and all the platforms. Some of these you've seen teasers of, as you know, such as this deranged Elowyn example. This is still one of my favorites, and I decided to keep it in because why not? She is from the loony bin, fresh out, and I think she's fantastic. But this, I think, is a great example to start with, being that like this has about 7 more pieces than you probably should have in a reasonable outfit, but there's no reason to stop there, and reasonability is out the window when you're playing with dolls, right? There's no reason to be practical. She doesn't have to go physically anywhere in this. So if you want to play with sort of a jaunty ensemble, here's your permission.
I love it. So let's talk about how many pieces are in this and what the different pieces are. Just to dissect this one.
To revisit. Okay, so we've got a blouse underneath an elastic gingham shirt. We have 2 different skirts cinched together with a belt. That is sort of dressed with a nice dusty colored scarf. You've got a necklace and 2 different pairs of earrings, actually. You've got tights and a full thigh-high boot, a purse, naturally, and then, as Elowyn would, of course, she has topped it all off with an enormous peony on the top of her head. So why not, right? Like,
why not?
She's got purple eyes. I was like, let's just go all the way with this one.
Yeah.
So I joked the first time we sort of showed this off, like, I don't know where to stop anymore. The sky is no longer the limit. I've gone, gone too far. I think with this one I realized there's like no such thing. So
no, she's amazing. This is earning her stripes from last year, and this is wild.
Yeah. Well, and we actually, we should note that the newest addition to this is that sort of skirt underneath. So this you'll see in another pattern later. It's actually the same floral print, but in a different color. So that, and then the top as well is a new piece. So this comes in blue and red separately. You'll have a matching short, which I'll show you later. So if you want just one of those pieces or the other, like Rachel had mentioned before, these are not necessarily how an ensemble comes to you. The hope is that you collect pieces over time that you're able to sort of merge into new looks, new collections.
Yes, let's try to say which pieces are in the current mix and match sale too, because a lot of the ones you're seeing are from the past, but every single one of them has some sort of element from the new collection.
Yes, if not multiple. It's no secret that my favorite doll from the newest collection with Robert was Bright Ideas. I am obsessed with this doll. I'm obsessed with the outfit. I think of the fashions that you can purchase out of the box, right? Like, rather than extending your wardrobe, if you want to work with what comes on her, it's the most versatile ensemble. I think it's so fun, and you can use it so many ways, and it's very fun and flirty and very fashionable. And one of the ways that I like to use it is as it's not intended.
I love this.
Thank you. This is one of my favorites. So also I love Neema, and I think everything on her is so beautiful. The pink you're seeing is actually a leotard. We're offering this in 5 colors for this collection. It's got a really nice saturated, almost like a raspberry pink. It's very vibrant. This also comes in black, and it comes in white, and it comes in gray, and it comes in like a mustard color. So underneath this is it's a full bodysuit, right? We've paired a belt with this, and then the red flounce you see here is actually the dress, if you will. It's sort of a shirt, almost, that sits over the top of a red spaghetti strap slip.
Let's pull her up. Do you mind?
Yeah, not at all.
Just so we can really. This is one of my favorite looks that you did. Oh my goodness! I know everyone that's watching is screaming right now. This is so beautiful.
Well, thank you. I think red and pink feels like a forbidden combination, in the same way that red and purple also feels sort of spooky, maybe. This does not need to be a pairing that is exclusive to Valentine's Day. Thank you. I also love gold. I love gold on her, and I think as a sort of accent color is just really pretty.
Yeah, let's see the back.
Yeah. So this, actually, I'll show you this way maybe. You've got almost like a flounce, like a peplum at the back that is actually the sleeves. So the way that this comes is sort of a boat neck around her collar that snaps with closures at the back. That is just the right distance around to fit around the waist. So you can clasp that at the back, and then those sleeves that hang off on her hips can be pulled to the back as sort of a bustle, if you will. I like the way that the polka dots make this feel really playful. I love tulle. I love lace, and I think the ultimate accessory for this for me is the lip color. I love this deep wine berry color. She could have peach, she could have pink, but it makes it a little bit more edgy to have something dark on the mouth. I just think she's phenomenal, and this you can wear about 24 ways, and I'm certain that you will have ways that you discover that I do not know about, so please tell us how you style this at home.
I love it.
So this is actually the mustard example of the other one I was just talking about. And this incorporates a bunch of new, really exciting pieces. Actually, I think everything she's wearing is new. So let's dissect this one. You've got a really nice, brand new, sleeveless, sort of distressed denim vest. This comes in a really nice true denim blue, and it also comes in a distressed black. So you're gonna get two different options. If you want something that's a little bit edgy, but not like 0 to 60, I recommend the blue. If you like something that's a little bit more grungy, a little bit more tude, if you will, you've got a black option. This we've got on a brand new Bright Ideas.
The
Elowyn.
shoes.
Aren't the shoes nuts?
I can't.
I love this
I love
one.
it.
So this is actually a skirt.
Yeah.
This is sort of a revamp of what we've done previously. There are a couple different spins on this sort of a skirt, so I'll show you those more later. This has an elastic waist, and it's floor length, right? So when it's at her waist, it will come to her toes. I pulled this just up to the bust, and we actually have a bralette of sorts that comes in a really nice pale yellow. This also comes in like a not quite purple, not quite mauve, really pretty floral color. I'll tell you more about that. We have a brand new doll bag. This is a Birkin with feet and hands, which I just love. And I wanted to play with the red in this bag. So we have red in the lip, red in the toenails, and the fingernails, and of course in the socks. This we have released before in white, but now we have it in like 6 or 7 colors, I think. We've got a couple shades of pink. We've got gray, we have white, we have orange. I mean, there's a lot. I requested socks, so we have socks, and then we, sort of circled back to the blue with the shoes. Now, this shoe is actually designed for Grace.
For Grace.
It is too big for Elowyn. It's not too big for Elowyn with socks. So, if you want to sort of play with a sort of Mary Jane silhouette, I think they're very cute. I love primary colors. I love pairing primaries together. So, red, yellow, and blue is a little bit like McDonald's, but I don't care. I think it's very chic. And to top it off with accessories, we have a brand new hoop earring. This comes in 2 different colors and 2 different sizes. So we've got silver and gold. This is the larger hoop version. There's a smaller circumference option that actually has a thicker ring. So the jewelry is a little bit different, but it's a size sort of thing. You can play a lot with different options. Yeah, very, very sort of fun.
Love it.
Whimsical combination.
When we got the sample of this jacket, the bottom was ragged edge, and you changed it, and I think that was such a good idea.
We went back and forth with so many of these pieces for so long.
We did.
I hope that the love and sweat and tears went into these pieces, and I'm so grateful to the factory to let me sort of veto and redesign things like 6 times. This vest came a couple different times, so I'm glad that it worked out the way it did.
Yes, me too. Love it now.
Now this is a little bit more spicy, a little bit more scandalous.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
I love this.
I'm nothing if not spicy, nothing if not scandalous. My challenge for this was to find a new, fun, different, unexpected way to wear this tulle multicolored garment. Okay,
Yes.
so I think this is a very chic, haute couture,
It's Carolina Herrera.
it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's runway ready. I think it's really contemporary and very, very chic. However, the scale of tulle sometimes on dolls can be a little bit funny. And so as you wear it the way it's intended, it comes to the front at sort of a boat neck. Not quite. It's a little bit of a scoop. It's sleeveless, and it cinches at the waist. And then it's got a slip built into it of the same material, okay? So it's sort of this billowing tulle that comes to the ground. It's really pretty. So as it comes, I actually very much like, but I wanted a creative way to play with this that might be a little bit different. So this is sort of as a dressing robe. I was inspired a little bit by Victoria's Secret runways, something that's a little bit more sexy. We have this with 2 different necklaces. These are both in the sale now. These are new pieces. We also have a new Birkin to go with it. Beautiful multicolor primaries, and then you get a little bit of orange and some pink. Really great. This boot is new. This is a revamp of one that we have done before, but it's in black now, and it's also in copper. So if you have the previous gold or silver options, you can now throw these in with it. I love this shoe. I love the silhouette of the shoe. I love the wear of the shoe. It's easy to put on. It's a great sort of stretchy texture, and black is a staple, right? So if you have black undergarments or black hair or black whatever, this feels like a really natural evolution of that, and then it's sort of fun. So this is actually a wig that comes with Neema number 3, but it is not on a Neema number 3 doll, okay? If you get them confused, remember you're looking for face details. This is actually a counter sample from the last iteration. So she doesn't have lashes. She's a really great model, but she's not one that you can purchase as she comes. However, the hair color to me is next level. It's not quite red, it's not quite brown. It's almost like a terracotta color. It's really, really pretty, and I think on her skin complexion is really nice. And with that in mind, the lip color she was previously released with, I think is a really nice sort of combination. Leaning into sort of like a mint chocolate chip vibe with this one. We have a ruffle collar from a previous mix and match that we did about 1 or 2 seasons ago. The shirt is new. It's actually more of a seafoam color than it is mint. It pairs really nicely with mint, so if you are sort of on the fence, splitting hairs, don't worry about it. They actually, I think they wear really nicely together. The cardigan is new. This comes in a couple colors. We actually released this previously in pink, and it sold out instantly. You guys loved this, so welcome back. We have more colors. We have it in cream, we have it in mint, we have it in black, I think, or we already sold the black. We have a couple colors.
There's 5 or 6 colors in this sale.
And there's a green one. And there's yellow. there's a lot happening. So fear not, your color
get more too.
Itch will be scratched.
Yes.
Okay. This skirt came with Artful Ease. It's a really nice sort of cream, brown, black plaid combo with a belt that we have had for a little while here. This is like a faux leather, really, really nice quality belt. And then we sort of paired in the ruffle again with the white socks. And these shoes are new, at least in their color. We have released these before, and they were very popular, so we brought them back. We have them now in a mint color. So if you want to kind of play with a really sweet confectionery sort of color scheme, I think this is a great way to do it, and on a great doll.
Love her.
Great.
Beautiful look, Christopher.
Thanks. I love this one. This is a little bit like 50s bebop schoolgirl, but it's also a little bit like musical extra. Like she's in she's in a musical, but like in the chorus.
Totally.
She's a little bit showgirl, a little bit fun. This is a Neema number 2, so you can purchase her if you haven't already. Actually, just kidding. She's sold
I was
out.
going to say,
She's gone. The bow accent, I'm actually not going to tell you very much about because it's new and it's coming. There's a very fun, exciting moment happening with that.
It'll be a part of your world soon.
Oh, what a wonderful tease. Neema number 2 comes in a yellow jumpsuit, and I actually used that sort of recycled as a top underneath a sweater because I am off the rails. This skirt is new. It doesn't come with these pieces, but I'll show you what it does come with. It's in a really nice rust color. So again, not quite red, not quite brown. It's also not quite orange, like it's like a really pretty rust color. And I figure the yellow and the red and the rust was pretty as it was, but I wanted sort of a saturated jewel tone to throw in there. So we've got a shoe that came with the last year's Halloween box, white ruffle sock, new belt. I will tell you more about the belts as well. These are going to be offered in packs, so you can purchase one of 4 packs that includes 4 different kinds of belts.
Mystery colors.
Yeah, so you're going to get a wide array of options, and we will talk more about those. So this one I think is a little bit nuts. She's a little bit nuts. This to me translates as like you're going to the farmer's market in the morning and there's vendors selling produce, vendors selling dairy, and then she's selling like arts and crafts. She's like in the corner trying to sell you like hair beads and feathers, live, laugh, love signs. She's got things to say. This is the same yellow bralette you saw a moment ago, layered underneath a previous Neema release dress, but that is sort of hiding underneath a skirt, paired with a belt. And we've got, I think, 3 necklaces on this one. This actually came with an Elowyn, last issue of Elowyn.
Earning her stripes,
Earning her stripes. This was a previous mix and match piece that I think, have sold.
Yes.
I think that one is sold
The
out.
last sale.
We have a new collection of cameo jewelry. So this is the black version. We've got one that comes in a baby pink and a baby blue, and it comes with a necklace and earrings. So if you want to purchase those in sets, they will be offered accordingly. And then we also have a new shoe, right? So this is the copper version of the sort of thigh-high, stretchy, pointed toe boot. We have a black fishnet underneath that, and a leather bag from Artful Ease.
Yes, and these are made from our friend, Marcia Friend, Facets Boutique, and they were made for Grace, but they do work well for Elowyn.
They fit really nicely on her, and I love the way that they look on her legs. Like, I just think they fit really, really nicely.
Yeah, me too.
That skirt is, again, a new piece as well. It comes in several colors. This is one of them. So you'll get a couple different versions, but this is sort of like almost an ochre, almost like a muted gold.
Yep.
It's not quite green, it's not quite yellow. I wanted like obscure colors, I guess. I'm realizing that now. I didn't want anything to be like easily to describe. It has to be sort of murky, maybe literally sort of murky.
I like that. That's when you designed too. You sketched that out in the shop.
I did, yeah. So this will come with a sort of a sleeveless ruffle shirt that we'll show you in a moment. So behind this one is a new. Actually, this is I lied. This is an old Grace. This is
number one.
This is Grace
Yep.
number 1. I may have to be corrected again, but I believe she is the sole old one. I think everyone else is a new release.
I think so.
This shirt fits very nicely on Grace. This actually comes on Artful Ease Elowyn. It's a cropped, sort of cream color, ribbed, long sleeve sweater. Really nice and stretchy. And I like that it gives her a little bit more edge, being that it's cropped. The belt is from the basic Elowyns and basic Neemas. So if you have any of those, you can use this or any other belt you have. This skirt, again, is the same pattern I was just talking about in a different color variation. And the shoe is also from Artful Ease. So this, again, is made for Elowyn's feet, but fits really nicely on Grace.
Pretty.
They are a beautiful faux leather, so they are a stiffer material than the spandex ones that we're releasing with the pointed toe, but it's a really similar silhouette. And they wear interchangeably on either doll. So if you're a collector of one or the other, or both, you are in good hands for shoes this season. We have a Birkin paired with it, the blue variation of the cameo jewelry, and then we also threw in a bracelet on this one. So this is a new piece as well. You have a gold and pearl and black bead accent on a adjustable chain. You can sort of, rather than taking her whole hand off, this will adjust so that you can get it over her fingers.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Just the little touches. We honestly have so much jewelry, it's scaring me because to tell the difference between them when we go to ship them.
I know.
But we'll figure it out.
You are in for jewelry and shoe treats.
Yes.
You are getting lots and lots of it. Behind Elowyn, or behind Grace rather, is this sort of fun. This skirt is actually, this is sitting at the bust, so I'll actually pick her up and walk you through it this way. There's a lot happening with this one.
I love that we have to walk through it.
Oh yeah. I'm making this as complicated as possible.
Love that.
So the shirt is one that comes with the other skirt, the sort of mullet silhouette. This top will come with
mullet silhouette.
You know mullet silhouette.
Oh, I love it.
This is the style of shirt that will come with any number of those ones. So again, you're getting 4 different color options for 4 different color of skirts. This is sort of like a sagey pea soup green, and then this is like a butter yellow color of the floor length cardigan. It's a nice long one. Again, the sleeves are really accommodating, so you don't need to take off her hands, either of them, Grace or Elowyn. This will slide over the hands really nicely, but I like it as sort of a frivolous accent over the shoulder. It makes it sort of preppy, it makes it sort of pretentious, and I love that for Elowyn. This is like an eggplant berry color, and I have this sitting at the bust because I wanted it to be a little bit higher, but normally it would sit here and come down to the toes. This is actually a necklace. This comes with Artful Ease, which actually is this doll. And so we kept the necklace and the boots that she originally wears. Oh, and the sweater. So you're getting 3 original pieces and 3 new pieces. The glasses are actually an original Robert piece that he issued for an Elowyn a hot minute ago. I forget the name, but she's in like black pinstripes with like a fedora and feathers, and it's really cute. And I think this gives her like a substitute art teacher sort of vibe.
Totally.
She's walking in like she owns the place and doesn't know nothing.
I love it. It's fun. And by the way, we are trying to get glasses.
We are trying to get toothpicks, dental floss. We are trying to get glasses. So per usual, I just am running around with a megaphone and a list of all the things that I would like in the sale for Mix and Match collections, and that's one of those pieces. So if you are interested in glasses, there will be other pieces that we actually have not produced yet that you'll see today. If there are other things that you're jonesing for, let us know. So this is the Grace that we've nicknamed Liz Taylor.
Liz Taylor.
This is the new Glamour Grace. She comes with a black wig. She is wigged. We've got red lipstick, toenail polish, fingernail polish. She is very glam. And this is sort of a play on orange. This leather jacket is one that we've had as a fan favorite for a long time now. This is sort of like a neon, punchy, bright, almost hunter orange, almost tomato, really nice, vibrant color. Again, we used the Artful Ease cropped sweater, turtleneck, and then the sort of rust color mix and match skirt with a black thigh-high boot. So I think what's fun about Mix and Match is like maybe you're somebody that in your own fashion explores things more whimsically, and you like vibrancy, and you like patterns, and you like textures and layers and craziness like I do. Or maybe you're more demure, right? Like you like something crisp and streamlined and classic or simple or muted or bright or whatever. Like this is a fun way to play with color without the actual ensemble being nuts. If you want to play with something in a more like believable, natural way, right? Like something you might actually wear to like the grocery store. This has pieces for you. Okay. You may not wear a neon orange leather jacket to the grocery store, but like that sounds like a you problem.
I would.
Right? Why not? I've previously said that I would go to the gym without a face on.
I know, that was one of the funniest moments. Funniest moments of all of our videos.
Don't take any...
I would just leave mine off.
Yeah, I wouldn't have one. Who needs a face?
Yeah, so good.
Let's move on to this one. So this is another Artful Ease. Clearly I like the new collection. This is like very pretty in pink. This is
so cute.
This feels a little bit like something Hannah Montana would wear, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The shirt underneath here with the ruffle collar is one of the new pieces. It sort of sits at the navel. There are no sleeves. It's trimmed with like a nice little like lacy moment where there would be sleeves, and a little ruffle collar in a very nice powder pale, even paler I think than baby pink. It's sort of a powder pink. Again, reissued the leather jackets. These have previously been done in like a rose color, and now we're leaning into pastels, and I think this is my favorite of all of them. I love pink, it's no secret, I love pink. And she has to pair her pink with other pink, naturally. She's got a beanie that is embroidered with her own name, because it's Elowyn. She has a poodle that just happens to match perfectly. And then we've got a new ruffle sock in pink, and a new boot in almost like a ricotta color. Like it's not quite white, it's not cream. It's because cream to me would be like almost like a yellow base. This has almost like a minty color, almost. And I want to stress that like the sole of the shoe and the laces are a true white, but the color of the leather itself is like almost like a ricotta. Really, really fun.
These fit both girls very well.
Very well, yeah. With or without socks. I just like to, go overboard. Let's move down to this Elowyn. We've got another Bright Ideas here, and she's in a really fun sort of, you'd had described her as like a Peter Pan sort of ensemble.
Actually, Christopher, do the boots fit both girls well? I don't. All right, we just took a break because I wanted to make sure that these boots fit. Now, I did have a customer say that hers did not fit her Grace. Mm-hmm. So... who knows?
I will say so Grace is articulated at the ankle just a little bit where Elowyn is not. So something that I would be mindful of when you're trying to lace up a boot is that her foot is all the way in and it's stationary.
Right.
Because it will sort of wiggle around if you haven't ensured that. But yeah, I mean it zips off and on.
And our customer did have socks on, so that made a big difference.
I would say socks are maybe an easier thing to pair for Elowyn, but they'll just zip right up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so they do fit both, but with socks, I think the Grace, it might be a little tight on Grace. These were made at our factory with the Elowyn foot, so keep that in mind. I can't wait. Oh, she's so sweet.
No, thanks. This one is, again, a little bit whimsical, a little bit Whoville.
She reminds me of Peter Pan. I love this.
I mean, anybody with green legs, to me, reads as Peter Pan for sure. These are a previous release from Mix and Match. We have these in a couple colors that I think there are a handful of. So we will relist those and see what we've got for you. This is a new skirt. This is the Pansy pattern in the more blue variation. Obviously, it's still multicolor, but it's not like a rainbow array of shades the same way that the other one is. This comes with a shirt that I'll point out later. This blouse, again, was a previous release, but I love polka dots, and I think sky blue is such a natural way to accentuate what she's got going on in the face. Really, really piercing blue eyes and a red lip. When we were brainstorming ideas for Mix and Match, one of the things that I was sort of focused on was garments you could wear multiple ways, right? Surprising? Nobody. I wanted a set that included a peplum on a skirt that could also be worn as a cape. And when we were crafting ideas for this, the factory they sent back a bralette to go with it. So I have just sort of precariously set the bralette over the top of her top knot as a bow, right? So again, if you are a doll collector, the chances of you requiring practicality for an outfit are maybe not super high. And if you are just getting dolls for display on a shelf, that's a hair bow.
Totally.
Right? Like, you can wear that a couple different ways. Now, it's also very obviously not a hair bow, but it can translate that way.
Yeah.
This will wrap around the waist, and it comes with a pencil skirt in the same color. So we're offering, for Mix and Match, we're offering this in sort of a popcorn butter yellow color, and then a sort of dusty mauve color that are also very versatile. The shoe is a standard Elowyn basic, and then the belt is one of our new ones as well.
Gorgeous. So fun. She's a favorite.
Is she?
Oh, yes.
So this is a little bit more monochromatic. The base of this outfit is the Neema 3, Neema 2, I get them mixed up. I think this is Neema 2's swimsuit. It's sort of like a lilac purple color. Again, it's a jumper, so it has like short holes for legs to go through. But we've put the mauve variation of the set I was just explaining. Pencil skirt with the peplum, right? So over the shoulders translates as a cape. Around the waist, it's a little bit more of a flounce. It is elastic, but it has a sort of ribbon tie that sort of closes it wherever you want to use that. Underneath the swimsuit, we have put a sleeveless collar turtleneck in sort of like a dusty mauve color. And then, of course, over the top of that, we have a necklace. This is new for the Mix and Match. It looks like multiple pieces, but that actually is just one necklace. If you want to layer them, there are different variations of similar silhouettes, so you can go really nuts and bonkers. This is just a satin ribbon that I pulled from the shop and tied in the hair. And then we have a new boot color, again, same one that you are familiar with now, in a matching coordinating color with a pink ruffle sock.
Love it. All right. I love this.
Thank you. This is very fun. This is very goofy. This is what I think like slutty Dorothy Halloween costumes could be, and they're too, afraid of being courageous. Go all the way. Be nuts. This is a new Grace. And oh
my gosh, this is crazy.
Again, it should come as no shock that I love The Wizard of Oz in a really unironic way. I love The Wizard of Oz. This is new Natural Grace, and this is technically the wig she comes in. However, she's wearing 3 of them. So
this is crazy.
I just layered them up. Think like if Dolly Parton and Dorothy and like Cher Horowitz from Clueless all had a love child, I wanted like Bimbo Dorothy, but like she's on a mission, right? She's still trying to get home, but like she's like stopping to smell the flowers on the way there.
I love this.
Sort of a callback to that bow that I will not disclose details about. Blue cameo jewelry. We have a sort of a work in progress basket of eggs. This is the blue variation of the gingham set, so it's got an elastic sort of cropped short. It's not very long, but it sits about mid-thigh. And this comes with a blue top, right? So you've got the blue variation, the red variation. This belt is one of the new ones you can pair one of the various sets. And then the shoe is actually, when we did an Oz box, this is the ruby slipper that we paired with that. And then, of course, her road companion.
So sweet.
She's got to have a dog.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite looks.
Thank you.
3 wigs.
Yeah, 3 wigs.
Yeah, it's
Why
a new
not?
record.
I any good drag queen knows the way to make it work is to throw on another wig.
Throw on another wig.
Yeah.
That's the answer to everything. That and blue eyeshadow.
That blue eyeshadow. So this, again, if you want something a little bit more demure, a little bit more like streetwear, this is kind of Carrie Bradshaw to me, sort of like she's just going to brunch. This is the white variation of the bodysuit, okay? So again, this has sort of a leotard silhouette, long sleeves, kind of a turtleneck. We've paired a necklace with it. This is one of the new ones. And then this cardigan is also new. You've seen this in a couple different colors now. This is sort of like a blackberry sort of color. A belt we've had for a little while, sort of cinched everything together. The little black dress specifically tailored for Elowyn's body. And then this is the ruffle sock in gray with an ancient Grace shoe that I just love. I am always fond of green, I'm fond of orange, I'm fond of colors that maybe we incidentally don't have as much of. And so I think the pairing of berry and sort of a muted emerald is just a match made in heaven. And then she's got a Chanel to pair everything together.
Love it. Love it.
This is leaning a little bit more into like orange sorbet. This is a little bit more confectionery again, right? So you've got like streetwear and like Dreamtime. This is the Space Buns wig in a really fluorescent orange. This bodysuit is the same one that you saw on Neema before. Really nice bright true pink with a sort of dreamscape unicorn skirt from a previous Mix and Match release. This is the ruffle sock in sort of a tangerine variation. The ruffle is sort of a cream color, and then the shoe is a basic Elowyn white strappy shoe.
So this Bright Ideas, I actually text to Robert, and I don't think he knew what to say.
You know,
he actually didn't say anything for the first day, and then he sent me a heart emoji.
Thank you, Robert. This, I mean, like, how could you pick favorites? But, like,
right.
I think I can. These two are a tie for me.
Fun.
I love a really enormous hair. I just love big hair. And as I mentioned before, I think Bright Ideas stands to be my favorite ensemble. I think the versatility of the fashion is endless. So this is actually not really altered in any way. It's just turned around the back. So normally it would clasp behind her, and you would have what is on her back now on her front, but it sort of wears this way as like a ruffled robe, right? I have not done anything to her top knot. Her hair is completely intact. However, underneath this little flower here, I have pinned a wig, right? So this is just our this is our romance wig in black, and they are the exact same fiber color. Like it is a seamless color match. So if you want something that is sort of it's like a fall in practicality, it's just sitting over the top of her top knot.
I love it. I think it is genius.
Thank you. What a
I
silly
wouldn't have thought of
reveal,
it,
right?
And it's so fun.
Thank you. I like accessories. Yeah, and I've changed nothing about this outfit beside a belt. So again, if you want like small, impactful, but like not difficult ways to alter an outfit, tiny variations like a wig, right? Like we have this wig in stock. It's not new, but it's one that you can throw in if you want more hair play, if you want more...
And it's brushed out.
Yeah, so I went to town with this wig. It comes sort of like gelled into place. I just wanted something that was a little bit more flowy, but it actually looks really nice the way it comes. So again, if you want to like wash out and reset and like do all this like nonsense, you are welcome to. You can also brush and get just like a really nice result. This is a really lovely sort of mod 60s silhouette on Neema. I don't know, this is like top 3 for me. This is just a skirt that I've put up at the bust as a dress, like a mini baby doll. It clasps just nicely around the bust line in the back, so the clasp closures are intact, they're snapped, but I just wanted an accessory over the top of that, so I just took a black satin ribbon and sort of tied that around the front. In her hair is a belt buckle. This comes with Artful Ease as well, so this skirt and the belt are both from Artful Ease. And this I just sort of have cinched over the front. In order to give the wig elevation, I actually have one of our muffs from Christmas time under the wig.
What?
Yeah. So it's not going anywhere, but there's a muff.
There's a muff.
There's a muff in
Get
there.
out of town.
It's a bumpet of sorts.
I love that.
We have the earring that I had mentioned, and then new bag with Artful Ease. Same thing with the shoes, and then I just paired a pair of black leggings underneath that so that she doesn't get, too excited, too crazy with just that, short baby doll skirt.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
I love it.
So do I.
Comment on your of course, we're all commenting as this video goes along, but please comment on your favorites. Christopher, these, and probably the Neema.
Yeah.
And then the Elowyn and the Tool.
There's a couple good ones this time. I appreciate
There's
that.
some very, very good ones.
Thank you.
Right in front of Christopher also, we'll just kind of segue into the swag section of our video. But as you know, with Mix and Match, we always make some really fun swag. So we have drink koozies that say Tropical Toner. But my favorite part is they are refreshing and exhilarating. And then it has Robert.
And I love that he's
and he approved of this.
Thoroughly enjoying this.
Oh yeah, no, he thought it was great.
Exhilarating. Takes me out.
I know.
That is so funny.
I screamed. Diana Vining, of course, did these, and it is so good. These are while supplies last, so not every order is going to have one. We have 250 of these. I think we have 250 of the tote bags. Every order will come with some sort of swag. We have keychains and stickers with the Tropical Toner. Super fun. Right there with a lot of Diana Vining's artwork. I would love to, but my dolls and I already made plans. We have that. That's fun. So everything will come with swag. Not all of these pieces, but you're going to get some really fun swag. And then right in front, we have Romantic Possibilities, who is... What is she doing? I just love it.
She's posing for her life. She's ready. She's ready for her romantic possibility.
She is.
So, moving on to Grace here. This is another new natural Grace. This is a very streetwear way to play with some of the new pieces, right? So we have the mint cardigan, sort of a knee length that we've shown before. This shirt is another... actually, you've seen this. This is the same one that we had the sort of monochromatic Elowyn in, that sort of dusty rose mauve color.
Oh, yes. And then the cardigan on Neema.
Uh-huh. So this turtleneck is the same one. It's cropped at the waist. You've got a high neck, no sleeves, and then we just paired that with her sort of classic elastic jean, and then a shoe that I think is super cute. It's got a pink and blue and white and this really nice sort of minty seafoam teal color on the heel, which pairs so nicely with the Chanel bag and the cardigan, and then just a little belt. Like cute. She's ready to go like grab ice cream with her friends. It's again a little bit more natural. Yeah,
it's just a daytime look. I really love that.
Yeah.
Perfect for Grace.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
This to me feels like quintessentially Grace. It's not overstated. It's not like underdone. She feels like she's just out on the town.
She's put together.
We've got actually an older Elowyn here in the Chasing Rainbows wig. Cinched that wig down with a little black sash there. The shirt is the more colorful Pansy variation. It's got these really gorgeous bell sleeves. And I actually took what is normally a dress from Bright Ideas, and I just folded that over at the waist. So that is sort of, actually that's not true. I have that sitting underneath the shirt. So you can see a little bit of that sleeve strap there. I have the dress on under the shirt, and then where the shirt ends, I've cinched a belt. The black and white tights we've had for a little while, and then the shoes are sort of a white go-go boot that Grace had for Valentine's Day a while back.
2 Februarys ago.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, very like go-go, very 60s mod. My other favorite from this line, I have a trend, and it's Neema. I love this outfit. This to me feels so high fashion. This feels so, like, very, very reminiscent of what Gucci is doing right now. Really whimsical patterns, whimsical colors. Again, I love to play with primary colors mixed together. So this shirt is from a previous release with a nice bell sleeve and polka dots. The belt and skirt are new. Again, I have sort of pulled that skirt up to be more of a dress at the bust line. The shoes are a beautiful deep indigo blue, almost like a royal cobalt blue with
yes,
with the red bows.
We did those a couple sales ago.
And then she's got sort of a raspberry color tight on, and these gorgeous Chanel earrings that hang really nice and low. They really are the star of this outfit, I think. And with an updo and the hair, I think go all the way with earrings. They'll make the neck look longer and the whole ensemble feel maybe more elegant. And naturally, they have to match her purse, right?
It's stunning. I love it. We teased this one in the past, along with the Elowyn in back of her, and it is a blast. Yeah. They're so good.
This one, again, is wild for other reasons. She's wearing 2 skirts just because she can. So this feels a little bit more like... She's leaning into like watermelon territory with this one. The shirt is, again, in this color scheme, it translates more like a green, but it is the same one that we showed the sort of mint chocolate chip Neema in. So same color, but the way you wear it changes the way it translates. So we've paired it with more of a true forest green, and then that pale pink sort of accents it nicely. I like that the polka dots on the shirt sort of almost make the watermelon fantasy of watermelon seeds come to life for me. And then the cardigan is new as well. This is almost identical in color to the skirt, so it's really a great continuity piece. It sits at the waistline, so it's not cropped, but it's not long, and it's got some really nice elastic sleeves.
And she's wearing, she's wearing the pedal pusher shoes.
Pedal pusher shoes.
Love it.
New belt, and then sort of a fun Hermes rubber bag that we've been giving out with gifts with purchase. This Delirious Quinceanera dress, she is one of my favorites. So this actually, it looks, I think, more complicated than it actually is. It's very simple. The shirt, or what functions as a shirt, is the dress from Bright Ideas.
Chasing Rainbows.
Thank you. So is the wig. The tulle, this giant skirt, is the same dress that we showed as a sort of lingerie robe on Grace. Now, it's still tulle, it's still transparent, so I have layered 2 of these skirts together. It's not just one of them, it is 2. And they are sort of folded in over themselves and then just cinched at the waist. Underneath both of those, I actually have another skirt.
What?
So this is the blue variation of the skirt we've shown a couple times. This is sort of like a nice, bright, I don't know, like a really nice pale blue with that lace trim. But the way that it sort of translates underneath is it just creates opacity. So you don't need to layer the way I did, but when you do, you'll see that it creates something that looks a little bit more like a proper dress. That is all cinched together with a black belt at the waist, and then this comes with another piece of red tulle to create a empire waist or whatever you want with that sort of silhouette. I've used that red piece of tulle as a ribbon in the hair.
I love this. So just to reiterate, this is 2 of the tulle dresses. He layered 2 of them.
It's 2 of them.
But I screamed when I came up here, and I loved that it's completely different from what it was intended, and it is so fun.
Well, and the wonderful thing about tulle on the scale of something like a doll is that it creates this huge volume without weight. So if you want like really great movement or really huge scale or whatever, I think like scale and color and vibrancy is all Elowyn is about. And this, to me, feels like she would go to like 7-Eleven like this. Do you know what I mean?
Elowyn would, yes.
Yeah, she's gonna go get like a Frosty like that, and I just think this is phenomenal. Again, the necklace is new. We have several variations of necklaces, and I think that is such a great way to elevate this look. It makes it a little bit more glamorous, a little bit more elegant.
Nope, super fun.
Next to her here we have another Elowyn. This is an older inset eye, but this is a really great way to display pieces as they come, right? So this top comes with this skirt. It's sort of like a tarot color boba, like it's like a purple, but not like a dark purple. Same blue skirt that you just saw underneath these 2 pieces of tulle. You've got sort of a cornflower sky blue long cardigan, and then we paired a new belt with that. This is all new jewelry. We've got sort of a long dangly, really fun, very high movement earring. Lots of joints, lots of almost what look like sequins, and then you've got a nice long necklace with a feather accent and some beads. She's going to the craft fair that the other Elowyn is selling at. Do you know what I mean? Like yes. she's buying the feather accents from the other Elowyn. She's phenomenal. This Neema is actually sort of a fun, exclusive little tidbit you guys are getting. So for Tonerfest proper in person, we are doing a ticketed event that if you are so lucky to attend, there will be exclusive merchandise for you, for our appreciated patrons, so thank you for coming. One of the things you will be getting is a variation of the peplum skirt in white, okay? So this leotard we're offering in a couple colors. This is the black version, but the peplum and the pencil skirt and the bralette will come in this is the most clean, crisp, true white I've ever seen. So much so that I struggled to pair it with other white colors, because this is it's white. And so I think naturally I leaned the other direction and was let's pair it with black.
Yeah, I love it.
So the shoe I think is a perfect accent to tie this together. This is a previous shoe release. And the hat actually is not something that VDC has done. This is something we had in the shop, and I was we could use more hats for these girls. So if you're interested in glasses, if you're interested in hats of any kind, or any other accessories, if there are things that you are really aching for in your wardrobe, please tell us. I would love the feedback. I'm hoping to manifest more hats for these girls.
Oh, absolutely. And I just want to say this hat was made by the very talented Timothy Alberts, who has designed for Madame Alexander. He's an incredible person, and I bought these during the pandemic, actually.
Yeah.
And they're just absolutely gorgeous. Yep. It's for an antique Hure, but it's wonderful. And Neema!
It really is, and it fits her very nicely.
Yeah, it does.
This Elowyn is in a couple pieces. What looks like a shirt is actually a dress, and this we have released in the previous Mix and Match sale. The earrings are new. These are really lovely, sort of bright gold, with pearl accents in the hoop and as a drop. I love these. I love the size. I love the drama. I think they're great. Again, I love to wear this skirt. There are hair trimmings all over her. I have, none of this is impromptu. This skirt, again, normally sits at the waist, but I've pulled it up to the bust. We have a new belt, sort of cinching that all together. And then we have the white ruffle sock with the shoes for Grace that came with our New Year's Eve box.
Oh, yes.
Again, they're a little bit big on her as they come, but they're great with a sock.
This was the Chinese New Year, and they are so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she's fun. She's a little bit more, again, whimsical. She's works at an ice cream shop. I can see her, handing out ice cream and those huge earrings. Next to her, we've got sort of this to me feels a little bit somewhere between 60s and Y2K. I just think this is really, really cute. Again, Pansy print shirt we have shown you. We have a new necklace to go with that. This is the silver variation of the hoop earring. And then the jeans we did last season, I have tied a new cardigan around the waist. So this is the cream color of the pink one that you've seen. She's just a fun one. She's, again, very this is streetwear, elevated one notch. So you can wear this as something more accessible and easy and level one.
Love it.
This is a really, really fun variation of Neema. I don't know, I can never pick a favorite, but I certainly love this one. I like the pairing of sort of ivory with white with green, and then that red accent is just delicious to me. Oh, like a deep aqua polka dot with that sort of pea soup green in the shirt, adding a couple different accents with the belt. You've got green in the belt, you've got red in the belt, you have silver in the belt, and then the mullet skirt in sort of a cream ivory color. Black fishnets, white basic shoes, and actually I did make a slight variation to the shoes. There's normally an ankle strap that I just simply took off, so they don't stay on as well, obviously, because that strap is also for practical reasons, but I think it looks really sleek to have just sort of a slipper on the toe. Yeah, so just taking it down just a notch, and then this again is the same piece of tulle that comes with the dress on Elowyn and on Grace, just wrapped around the hair. This is the vest in the black variation, so again that sort of distressed sleeveless denim vest we have on Glam Grace here. This is a new garment too. This is another leotard. It's lace and it's in sort of a creamy ivory color. I believe we're going to be releasing this in later colors to come, so stay tuned for those. But right now we have the white, or sort of a cream color. This came from a July box of Grace a couple years ago, and I just was, upon finding things to pair, I ran across this and was like, I love the size, I love the color, I love the silhouette. So a deep, deep navy and red plaid I think is such a fun pairing with black. Sort of throwing in colors with the necklace here. This is from Earning Her Stripes as well. This is a new Birkin in a really beautiful sort of ivory cream color with red and orange accents. And It's just, I think it's exactly what the outfit needs for dimension.
It's adorable. And we're going to try and see if we can get some more of these skirts, because I know a lot of us that didn't get that box would love to have that.
It's a great silhouette, and it has great movement. It's lined, so we will see what we can kind of.
It's based off of a Ralph Lauren look, and it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, this I teased earlier in photos, and people went crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, the bucket hat will actually be an addition for something else later.
It's coming in a box.
We will not disclose too much for that. But, yeah, I just wanted something that felt very simple, right? So monochromatic, sort of like a frosted lemonade, is sort of, I don't know, the inspiration for this. I really love to wear sweaters and cardigans as accessories rather than garments. So sort of tied around the shoulders, again, feels sort of preppy, feels sort of pretentious, and I like that as sort of a uppity lemonade time, right? Lemonade in the garden. This shirt is one of the pack pieces that you can sort of mix and match. There's that sort of lace detail on the shoulder, and you've got a ruffle collar. At the waist, we have sort of paired the skirt and shirt with the basic Elowyn Neema belt. This is the skirt that comes with the peplum set, and then this is a shoe that we've had in the shop for a little while with the other sort of lemonade theme.
I love it. It's such a cute look.
Thanks. This is Neema 3, and she's, again, this is sort of a dialed back, very streetwear, casual, accessible way to wear fashion pieces. She's in her original wig with the Artful Ease jacket. This is a black variation of the sleeveless turtleneck. It's really stretchy. It just like fits nicely. It's very comfortable. And then this is a black tight that sort of functions as a legging. So it's footed. It's not leggings in the sense that they're like pants. But it sort of translates that way with boots. These boots are a new color.
These are fab.
These might be my favorite ones, actually. Of the new colors we're launching, this sort of like nude camel is so gorgeous. And this particular color has a really great pairing of material with the sole.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, it's very continuous. It's very seamless. That transition is like a really, really solid match for color.
It's pretty. We need to do more of that.
Yeah. This is, again, sort of a intuitive way to pair some of these pack pieces. So this shirt comes with this skirt. You got a cream knee-length cardigan, sort of that sort of musty, dusty color in the scarf, and then a pink basic Elowyn shoe with a bright yellow Birkin.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Moving this way, we've got a really exciting new piece.
Oh, I have to go get before the video's over, I have to get my purse, which inspired this. This is crazy.
Isn't this nuts?
Nuts.
It's highly detailed. You've got a clasp in the center. You've got both of the sort of saddle straps here. And then you've got the wallet that is adhered to the side. And then the detail in the middle, the monogram. I mean,
it's
hello.
Everything. I have this with Holland Diane's initials.
Yeah.
And I sent the photo to the factory, but I didn't expect them to monogram the little pouch that comes inside.
I mean, the scale, I cannot express the scale of this.
It's gorgeous.
The scale is perfect. The detail on the straps, like the red detail on the side, is just so beautiful. This is incredibly well done. It feels really nice.
Yes.
It genuinely, it feels like the real ones. Like, it feels like the actual Louis bags. It's just a great, great, great tote bag. And it's also so practical. Like, you can unclasp this and put whatever the heck you want inside.
Right.
Talk about like a purse dog tote. Like that is exactly what that's for.
For now, these will be all the mix and match pieces, even if they're specifically for Grace, like this with her initials. They will be in the Elowyn boutique for the mix and match, and then we'll eventually migrate them over. But to get these and to get them at the price point, because I wanted them to be affordable for mix and match, these are only $25.
$25.
That's crazy.
Ugh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're amazing. I can't wait to... I'll show you mine at the end of the video.
Yeah, we'll have to have a
The most expensive thing in our mix and match sale is, I believe, our leather jackets, which are so worth it. They have 5 working zippers.
Oh my gosh. So I said before that the pink is my favorite, and I am a liar. It's this one. It's such a beautiful green. It's like a... I don't know, it's like a deep, mossy hunter forest green. It's absolutely beautiful. And the metal accent is like a copper color. Like it's not silver, it's not black, it's not gold. I like that it feels very sort of rustic. It's really beautiful. The turtleneck underneath this was from the November box last year. The sort of Kate Middleton pleated skirt is what this is from. We have the pansy print skirt, a black fishnet, the new copper boots, and then of course pink cameo jewelry to accent the whole thing.
It's fabulous.
Next to her, this Elowyn, we've got in some other new fun pieces. So this is Romantic Possibilities in the gray leotard. This is the gray version of the cardigan as well. I think gray and blue are such a seamless transition. They pair together really, really nicely. So the skirt in this is actually a dress that came with a basic Elowyn. I just wanted to play with a little bit of blue, a little bit of natural colors, especially considering her eye color and her face color. Like, I just think these all pair together so nicely. I love gray and blue. And with that, we also have an exclusive shoe that you're getting a sneak peek of as well. So for those lucky enough to attend in person, this gray silver boot will be an exclusive for you as well. We're giving away all of our secrets today.
I know.
But
if we have extra, we will put them. We do have more right now than we do have attendees, so we will list these.
Yeah, they're
after the event.
Very, very cute.
Yes.
We have a couple colors of these boots, and then again with a ruffle sock and a little belt at the waist.
Yeah, her hair is incredible.
Love the hair. So, as you'd mentioned before, this is in fact not a scarf.
I know, I love it.
This is a cream variation of the mullet skirt, and it's paired with a new dress that we have for the sale as well. This is a denim dress that clasps at the front. So these are not functional buttons, but they're really cute.
They're not functional, just so no, and that's what makes this affordable for mix and match.
Yeah, it does snap. It has closures at the bust and just about the waistline, and then you've got a tie for the middle there. These sleeves, I think this is sewn on the inside, so you can take the hands off for that. This necklace is from Artful Ease, and then these are the new copper boots, again, kind of shown off here. And then again, we wanted to play with the bucket hat for this one, kind of play on the color scheme. But this, this is one example of 100 ways you can wear a garment that is not intended to be worn the way you style it. Practicality does not matter with doll play. Go have fun.
Right. We want it to look good, and you can do that without having to, you can just get crazy.
Yeah, make your own infinity scarf.
Exactly. I love that.
And then
this
last
is one
but
of
not
my
least,
favorites.
oh, thank you. This feels a little bit like a movie villain to me. Like if like Dolores Umbridge and like Effie from Hunger Games joined forces, this would be, I think, how she melds together. I love this silly flower. Again, these have a sort of an alligator clip of sorts that I just clipped onto the top of the bucket hat from Artful Ease, paired with a nice little brown bob, and this is the mauve variation again of the peplum set. You can see it as a cape here with the skirt. What functions as a blouse is in fact a dress from a previous release, and the belt comes with Artful Ease as well. There are so many valuable accessories from that doll alone, so if you were lucky enough to purchase her before she sold out, you are in for a treat. You can wear her things 100 ways. Pink tights here and a new shoe. This you've seen in other colors today, but this is sort of a nice pale cream and peach and pink color, and then naturally, again, we've got this.
She has Grace's purse.
Beautiful accent bag. The Louis tote is just phenomenal. And let's give you a side-by-side of the real thing.
Yes, so Christopher's going to grab mine. So this was my push present to myself. It says Holland Diane. Her last name is Redding, but I wanted the HD on there for Holland and then my mother Diane. And this is the purse that I sent pictures to the factory. This one has pink lining. Some of them do have red lining. You can see all my stuff in there, but it's so good.
It's so good.
I just was like...
The likeness is uncanny.
It is.
That truly is... Get into it.
No, get into it. And so we have this same factory making us mix and match luxe pieces and all kinds of fun things coming up. So I enjoyed this so much. Christopher, you worked so incredibly hard. I cannot overstate how much you worked to put this together. You really did.
Let it be
Thank
known.
you so much.
There was sweat involved, but it's so fun. Like this, it is stressful in its own way, but I'm so happy to do something that you guys seem so excited to have and appreciate so much. And thank you for always letting us know that. And happy Tonerfest. I hope you enjoy all of this. There's so many things to celebrate for this collection and for this doll release and for this month. Like
yes, it's been a blast.
It's plentiful. So
it's plentiful.
Enjoy the celebration.
Enjoy the celebration. And if you're new here, all of these, not all of these pieces, but the pieces that are new for our mix and match event. By the way, they are working on our plumbing there. So if you hear that, that's what that is. But we're working. We're on a deadline. So
They can squeak away. We got things to do.
The reason why I'm going to keep going is because we have been working so hard to get this video, and like we're going to have to pay our editor double just to even edit it and get it ready. But I want this plumbing done so bad, so I'm so relieved he's working on it. We have a lot going on, especially when you normally just do videos, and now you're going to have people coming.
We also have this Elowyn. This is, again, one of my favorites. This is the jacket from Artful Ease that functions almost as a dress. We don't have a skirt or pants underneath this. It's like a sort of cropped little mini skirt, mini dress sort of thing. Underneath this is sort of a burnt orange variation of the sleeveless ruffles shirt that comes with the skirt. We've paired some pearl accent jewelry with some gold with this. This is another variation of the new Birkin with some nice accent colors.
Yes, we have the sunrise and sunset Birkins. I
Love
believe
this
this is
one.
the sunrise because of the yellow at the top of the handle.
That sounds right.
Love it.
Well, and I love that you can sort of... copper is something that is almost orange, that is almost red. So if you have like red hair, orange shirt, copper boots, in any sort of variation or combination, this is really sort of intuitive. And there's black in the plaid, so, you know, pair a black belt, pair a brown belt, pair whatever you have.
Gorgeous.
She's wonderful. I love
As far as the mix and matchability, I think the Artful Ease doll is number one.
It's a tie for me between Artful Ease and Bright Ideas. Bright Ideas is really versatile with itself, but Artful Ease comes with accessories you can wear with almost anything.
Yeah.
So they are very strong outfits as they come, but so many options. Like, it's just
So
unlimited.
many options. Yay! If you are watching this before the release, these go on sale tonight at 5 p.m. MDT, Mountain Daylight Time, in the Elowyn boutique. You will receive a link. And then after that, after a month from now, we will move some of the Grace specific items to the Grace boutique. But every listing will have a size note. So if it's just for Grace or just for Elowyn, or it works really well for Elowyn, can sort of work for Grace, you know, we'll put that in there. Most of them are mix and matchable. Christopher, thank you so very much.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
Yes.
Until next time.
Until
enjoy
next time.
your mix and match pieces.
Love it. Bye.